Hello everyone, today we will talk about the question 2 of homework 4, and now let's look at the question. And it says x is a random variable which is a uniform in the interval from -1 to 1. And now let us find the gx such that if y equal to gx, then we have this equation in here. So according to the question, we know x is uniform in interval -1 to 1. So we can say small fx is equal to 1/2. And then we can have this equation, the capital Fx, which is take the integral of the fx in here. So we have this value in here after taking the integral. For finding this constant c, we can say when the x is equal to 1, this fx need to be 1. So we can say the constant c is equal to 1/2 as well. So we can write the equation like this. And now, since we already know the fy looks like this, so we can say the capital Fyy looks like this by taking the integral of this thing. And also we need to find the constant c when this thing is tend to infinity. This result needs to be 1. Since when this thing tend to infinity, it will be 0. So 0 plus c needs to be 1. So the c in this case is 1. So now we can rewrite it again for the capital Fyy. The equation looks like this in here. Now we already have the capital Fx and capital Fyy. Then we can draw the graph like this for each of them. The -1, 1. So for the capital Fx, the graph looks like this in here. And for the capital Fy, we have the equation here. So the graph looks like this. And also we know the fact looks like that. Capital Fx, if we want to find the probability, looks like this for this thing here. Example, then we can say these two are equal in here. These two are just example, not very related to this problem. So it's just an example. So tell us to say according to based on this fact, we can write the equation in here, which looks like this, equal to capital Fyy, this thing. So we can have solving this equation. By solving this equation, we can say gx is equal to y is equal to -ln 1 minus x over 2 in here. Now we can find the range for gx. For this thing, we just write it down. We know for this term here, the range is from -1 to 1. Now let's plug in the value, or we can draw a graph to see how the other value looks like. So we can simply see it when the gx for y is 0, the range is when x is less than 1. And whether x term is greater or equal to 1, this thing here will go to infinity. So here is pretty much about the question 2, and I'm gonna stop in here. Thank you for listening.